So now, over at Def Jam now from Interscope, we already discussed how music is not rap records, music in general just isn't selling the way it is. Why that route as opposed to maybe an indie for you? You have a strong ass following. You got a pause. You have a real.
That's a good question. That's probably one of the best questions I got in the last 2 weeks. But I don't think independent would work for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it works that good for East Coast rap. Not even East Coast. I think it's better for down south dudes that got their whole label, they got everything already done, and then you just let Koch or Atlantic or whoever you gonna go, whatever you gonna go with, pay you that money back, give you your certain amount of dollars off the album. But you still gotta pay for MTV. You still gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta spend a lot of your own money that I don't really want to spend. So that's why I still deal with the majors. Maybe in a few years, when I get tired, I'll do that. But I like to, for the most part, the majors spend that money on me anyway.
Gotcha. Do you think New York fans support New York artists? Or do you think New York support New York? The reason why I'm saying that is because, like he said, like a Southern artist, they could come out with their own label, and they, you know, it don't necessarily have to be attached to a major, and they'll still buy it. So, do you think New York is like that? It got
something to do with not supporting each other, but I think it took for the South to pop off, for us to see that and get things back. Like you see everybody rocking together a little more now, and it's gonna get even stronger after this. But yeah, I think it's just because we was getting too much money, everybody, New York as a whole. Egos got involved, and then people stopped wanting to do songs with each other, and that hurt everybody. You know what I mean? Not just one individual. That hurt us. That hurt us demographically on the map. So with us seeing that, seeing how the South and Midwest came in real strong, and we already started it over here, pardon me, it's just a matter of us, you know, everybody putting their egos to the side, going in the studio, banging out with themselves, with other people, and just getting the whole energy back.
Well, I want to talk about your new situation, or your semi-new situation, moving from an independent to Columbia. We have Columbia in the building. So what's the differences? What's it like? You know, how are you being treated over there? Let us know what's going on with you.
Columbia is a lovely building to be in. You know, they got a lot of money over there. And I've been depleting all the budgets. But nah, it's a beautiful place to be in. You know, where I came from as far as Koch, it was an independent situation, so you know, you don't really have too much resources, and you got to grind harder than you can imagine, even though that should be your model for life anyway. So my work ethic is phenomenal, and these are one of the reasons why I kept afloat at Koch. And you know, Koch giving me the opportunity to put me in stores, and the team they had over there is phenomenal as far as a close-knit team, and we did some good numbers. Whereas you go over to Sony Columbia, they probably the grandfathers of this game, and they probably still one of the biggest major labels still around and moving. And you gotta look at their roster, and they never had a real urban success and things like that, as far as having somebody such as myself to be in the building. And you know, when I came there, I came there with these premonitions of how things seem to work up there due to my past involvement and the way that people have been talking about Sony and Columbia. But when I got there, they proved me very wrong, and you know, I'm happy to say that you know, this album is going to be a good one. It should be a great one, with everything that I bring to the table, and then all the shit that they bring to the table is just it's like a match made in heaven. I couldn't wait to get the same opportunities as all these other major artists have. You know what I mean? Like, I had #1 singles without the opportunities. You dig? So now I got the opportunity, so hopefully
in the money,
one of these #1 songs will register in the Grammys. You dig? I had bigger songs than a lot of people at that Grammys this weekend.
Did you watch the Grammys?
Fuck out of here.
So wait, do you agree with best rap album went to Lil Wayne? Did you agree with that?
Oh yeah, for this year he had to do it. He broke records. He sold 1 million the first week. You're supposed to give him that hands down.